Welcome back to the channel. We're here doing some Warhammer 40k Rogue Trader. We're going to push on into Koronus Expanse to try to restore the shipments from Janus. So, we're Captain. I hasten to report the disturbing news brought to me by the machine spirits of the ship. Utterly extremely delicate and concerns Lady Cassia. You see, since our first day aboard, her presence has been a disturbance to the crew's way of life. If you'll allow, I prepared a detailed report. Delivery report. The first incident recorded immediately after our departure from Uruk 5. The Lady Navigator chastised one of the ship's runners, after which he went to his living quarters, killed his family, and then shot himself. The second incident was noted while traversing the warp. The Lady Navigator gave the pilots the wrong instructions, and the voidship was thrown off course for a matter of minutes, but this was enough for the forces of the Imperium to anger the machine spirits enough for them to start a fire in the service bay. After that, officers living near the navigator's quarters began to express extreme emotions: hysteria, apathy, euphoria, rage. This is quite detrimental to the crew morale and performance. The last incident was recorded on Footfall. Around 100 living birds were delivered on board during our stay on Footfall. Every bird cost a hefty sum, but I have failed to discover the purpose and subsequent fate. I was told about a conflict between the lab navigator and the Essential. Alas, with no details, feel like I can ask Master Worsarian directly. If I may, Lord Captain, the Lady Navigator's state of mind worries me. She is self-contained and does not mesh with the crew at all, which is why everyone avoids her. Even senior officers can be superstitious. I fear that only you are in a position to talk to her in an equal footing and improve the situation for the sake of the crew's safety, and that of Lady Cassia herself. Okay, yeah, I mean, you know, we can do that. We can do that. We don't have to be like... It's not a bad thing, necessarily. Lord Captain, according to the telemetry, the parameters of the system match those of Koronus Expanse, home to the agri-world Janus that belongs to the Von Valencius dynasty. We have received a Vox message from the planet. The agri-world's governor officially welcomes the rogue trader and reports that she has begun preparations for formal receptions to celebrate the arrival of the planet's sovereign. Your subjects are looking forward to your visit. Do they know that the rogue trader has been replaced? I don't know. So we're here. So let's scan this while we're here. We're gonna scan each other while we're here. What is that? Oh, trophies. I think it's weird. There's so many of them with nothing on them. Like no resources or anything. You'd think they would have resources of some sort on them. I guess it's very limited on the amount of resources, but it is a gas giant. But still, I mean, you feel like you did. Plasteel. Lady Theodora loved frozen worlds. I never did discover the reason why, but the Lord Captain never missed a chance to visit such a planet, even on the slightest pretext. Well, there's nothing here. Nothing here to visit other than putting something for Plasteel. I'm not going to do that right now. I got a Plasteel thing going already. So we're going to leave that alone. Okay, so Janus is where we're going. Hopefully we're not screwing this up. Governor Wyatt's estate. Hopefully this isn't a mistake. Alright, so we're gonna go with what we got. And I think what I want to do when I get landfall is I want to check my equipment again. I want to see, as soon as I can, I want to make sure I've got the right gear. Best gear. This is a cool looking planet. Oh. Visitins of Viet. A lavishly dressed noblewoman in opulent silk gowns watches you with an expression air, but then gracefully bows her head. Gem-encrusted implants protrude from her arms and neck. I welcome you on behalf of the noble house Viet Abu Aram. My name is Vistenza Janus Viat ab Aram of Af Koronus. By the grace of the Emperor and the will of the rogue trader Theodora van Valencias, I serve as the planetary governor and imperial commander-in-chief of this world. Vistenza Viat turns to Appledard. Greetings to you, noble Versarian. It has been years since your last visit, Janus. I'm glad to see you again. It is a good sign when a rogue trader's seneschal does not visit a subject planet for a long time. Isn't that correct, Lady Viat? It means the governor is taking care of all matters and there is no need for the seneschal to interfere. Oh, so that makes me laugh. I hear praise in those words, and I thank you for them. I mean, in truth, your arrival in the place of the esteemed Lady von Valencias is quite unexpected. I hope my coming into your state is not a disappointment to you. I'll go with that, I guess. Not in the least, your lordship. On the contrary, I'm delighted after all these years to once again welcome to my world. What is it every time I land somewhere and start talking to people, they start shooting each other?
You will beg for mercy.
Why is it everyone?
But I will grant none. Give me strength.
Why is it everybody I talk to ends up getting killed? Did she get away at least? I mean, come on. Come on. Okay, what do I want to do with her? Let's see what this does.
Emperor, give me strength.
I'm gonna put cover here and here.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
No, you're you're the grand strategist. That's not your. That's a serf's job. Okay. Alright, so what do we want to do here? I think we want to do this. That don't do anything? What is it? It didn't do anything?
I'm afraid not. If only that
Really?
were possible.
Okay, well.
If I may.
Dude.
Mere pain won't stop me.
Guided by faith.
Wow, she missed everything. That's awesome.
Doubt is for the weak.
So far, I'm not doing great.
Who if not me? It's as good as done.
Alright, so who are we gonna give this to?
Victory is imminent.
I'll see to it personally.
Okay. Well, he killed somebody. He tried to kill me, but he didn't. Or if that can go, I can probably charge there, I guess.
Reduced to dust. That's not the Seneschal's job. Indeed.
Are you kidding me? He dodged me there. Shouldn't I get an attack on him when I'm sitting there like that?
But of course, Lord Captain. For the throne's glory. Let's see to it.
I just...
The Imperium.
Wow.
Mourn the pain.
Wow.
Running binaric override. Request approved.
It doesn't seem to do what it says it's going to do. If it's a ranged attack, this target is forced to move to the closest cell in a 3-cell range with no adjacent cover facing toward the assassin. Okay, so he's not in cover, so it doesn't matter, I guess.
My vow is to serve.
Okay, we're gonna take him down.
As duty demands.
I want to here.
Do not dare ask.
They're
That
always
is foolishness.
always just a bit too far, aren't they?
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Can I give it to her?
If only that were possible. In the name of House Orselio, I shall prevail.
Get me a target. You're reckoning is due.
Okay, that switched. What switched? What happened? Yeah, more of them. More of them on the way. There's a sniper over in here somewhere. But he appears to be on our side.
Everyone, step aside.
He never hits with that. Never hits with that.
Naturally. Let's see to it. I won't object. Ah!
I'm afraid not.
You can charge again though. Only have one more tick here, so.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Alright, so she can't really do anything. Well, she can do this.
That is foolishness.
I'll give it to Pascal. He's probably the most damaged right here.
Rejoice in battle!
So I can work
This is unacceptable.
3
Faith
of them here.
without deeds is worthless. I'll do it.
Okay, so let's see what she's got here.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Oh, that was pretty cool. That was pretty good. Why can't I do anything else?
That is not the Emperor's will. I'll do it. This is why I was chosen.
I am a little somewhat confused on how things
As
work
the
here
Emperor
sometimes.
commands, I act.
Oh, there's a sharpshooter right there.
I don't need luck. I have strategy. I'll make it happen.
I am kind of spreading this out a bit more than I should, probably. You see, what? How did you keep firing?
It will be done. Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. I will do like you.
Focus, Van Kellogg's. Focus.
Grr. How do you shoot me through stuff? I mean, I don't have a line of target. I don't have a line of sight there, but
You don't frighten
they just shoot through anything, man. It's very annoying. Very annoying.
As the tactical imperative dictates. The scriptural prognosis is
Well, I hit the wrong one, but that's okay.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Hmm.
If only that were possible.
I have so many hit points there. Didn't take him out. Ugh. Ugh.
I'm afraid not. That is foolishness.
Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it. For you, my Emperor! Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. Each strike is a prayer.
Alright. I really want to use that in Avalar, to be honest with you.
Throne take you.
I refuse. I'll see to it personally.
I took care of this one. For von Valentius. It will be done. Grey hair, sure hand. Indeed.
God, he keeps trying to shoot me, man. I'm telling you. That wasn't where I wanted to go there, but
Victory is...
I won't die here.
he's probably gonna go down. He's probably gonna drop here. He really can't do a whole lot here, can he?
I won't object to it. Naturally. Let's see to it. I'll channel my pain into anger.
The colors
58.
fading.
Another loss
Seriously?
to the retinue.
Request approved.
It's hard to see the attack patterns.
Advancing. Running binary code right.
How did they get an attack on me like that? Mm-mm.
Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it.
Awesome shooting.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
No.
We're at a tactical disadvantage.
Yeah, we are. We are, definitely are.
I'll do it.
Ugh.
I'll make it happen. It's as good as done.
Dude, that wasn't even damage at all. God, he did work for me there.
I will do my duty. One view at a time. My place is at the fore. Brace yourself, Avalon.
Yeah, I knew he was going to drop. When they took... When they literally hit her for
Emperor, protect the
58,
fallen.
I knew that there was not much chance.
Faith without deeds is worthless. Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it.
How do you miss somebody that close to you?
I've faced worse than this. I'll make it happen.
What was that?
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Who if not me? My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
I guess the Abelard's gonna have to carry me in this one too. Looks like he'll kill us both.
I may be down, but I'm not out.
What did I tell you?
Blessed are those
What did I
who
tell you?
sacrifice for the Imperium.
Follow my lead.
Why did he get? He didn't get anything on that. He didn't get any kind of. Oh, son.
My ears.
That's ridiculous. She's gonna have to move.
Target well struck. Just a minor setback.
I mean, she's gonna have to take a hit here.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. Injuries will not slow me.
Did we do this? Let's do this first.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Oh.
In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave.
Can you hit him? Are you kidding me here? Okay, you got 4 shots at a. Okay, you finally got one of them. So that's impressive.
It will be done. I've suffered worse. I took care of this one.
Ministration is a holy task.
I have to, because there's nothing I can really do here. I mean, he just keeps shooting me in the back.
I'd rather not.
Where is he hiding it? Right there.
Indeed. Reduced to dust. A tactically sound approach. At your beck and call.
My soul shall become like fire. Eradicated.
So ridiculous, man. One of the things I actually hate about this game is that literally the enemies do not care about line of sight. It's not even cover, it's just they don't care about line of sight. Like, you can't shoot, I couldn't, there's no way I could have shot them through this, but they shot me through it all day long. Which makes no sense to me. Your lordship, Emperor preserve us, are you alright? Do not fret, layperson. We have grown used to outrageous slovenliness among the wardens of everywhere we visit. Pale grayness is strangling this peasant like a noose. His words are laden with fear for our well-being, yet he fears for his own even more. Okay. Praise the throne. If you were to please follow me, I will personally escort you to the governor, where you will have the protection of walls and wardens. I wanted to pick up loot. Guess we'll be able to get it on the way back out, maybe. Every single time, man. Every single time. Get attacked. Upon seeing you, the guard at the door lets out a frightened yelp and doubles over into a low bow. Your lordship, the most honorable Malachi von Valancius. The governor is awaiting you in her office, where she is protected by walls and guards. Would you prefer to meet her with her alone or with your entourage? I mean, do you think I've already been attacked once? Do you think I want to go in here and meet her by myself? Yeah, I mean, for all I know, she could be trying to assassinate me. Vistenza Janus Viet Abarum of Koronus is fiercely swiping at a data slate, issuing commands into a gilded box. Upon seeing you, she hurriedly puts away her devices, smooths her skirt, and drops into a deep courtesy. Your lordship, accept my abject apologies for the reprehensible stuff that spoiled the reception. Even in my worst nightmares, I could never have imagined. Her principal stunt. I don't care about your apologies. I could have been killed. Governor trembling all over, bows her head even lower. I assure you, Your Lordship, I would never. I beg you, please give me a chance to prove my loyalty and explain myself. Yeah, I mean, I just want to like. Since the companion is standing beside her, also bends into a slavishly bow while reaching to offer her a reassuring touch to Vicenza's hand, who immediately draws it away. One of your wardens helped us in battle. A superb shot. Well, I mean, he killed me. He killed me. He killed like 2 of my guys. So I don't know that he's like a superb shot, but he did. He was referring to Urlit, our chief ally in the struggle against the rebels. I have turned a blind eye to her horrific mutations, given the undoubted advantage she brings. You see, Urlit comes with a local degenerate stock for this world. Comes from the local degenerate stock of this world and knows Janus like the back of her hand. So she has proved several leads as to where we can find bases and secret storehouses. Although I admit that at times I intended to send her away from this state. Her naturalness means that speaking with her always leaves me feeling uneasy. Such a gaunt, unfeminine figure and so tall. Did I hear you correctly, Governor Viet? You have a mysterious meeting on your estate at this very moment. One of the prodigious height, slight build, and with supernatural talent for shooting. Did the arrival of this helper never give you pause for thought? Allow me to make myself clear. To refuse Urliat's help in our circumstances would have been incredibly rash. Yes, mutants are creatures abhorrent to the Emperor, and they should be exterminated, but sometimes humanity makes exceptions for those who can serve the Imperium. I am not concerned that your aide is a mutant. I am far more concerned that she may be nothing of the sort. Heinrich turned to you. Malachi, I would like to meet this helper of the Governor of Viets without delay, out of professional interest. If you wish to speak to Juliet, you will find her outside in the orangery, most likely by the gazebo. She prefers to keep her distance from others. Let's do this first. Yes and no, your lordship. But the question is, can such an expansive and fertile world just one feed a few thousand void rats? Of course it can. We lose more provisions to gnawing pests every cycle than those on Footfall could eat in their entire lives. But can we ship said provisions to Footfall? Not a chance. Any cargo ship that leaves the surface will be target for attack. The rebels will not hesitate to bring it down, sending flaming debris all over the capital. Our silos could become targets for sabotage. Food could be poisoned or mined. Logistics of transporting supplies to Footfall will only be possible once the uprising had been completely crushed. Several months ago, uprising broke out on Janus. I was not even notified at first. Griping worms are for wardens to worry about. Alas, I only learned of what was happening after the miscreants began targeting noble families. And then it became apparent of what the administratum's accounts had referred to as unrest were in fact organized attacks on infrastructure and society leaders. They have already brought 13 agri-complexes to a halt and have now moved on to assassination attempts. My wardens are doggedly tracking down the rebels, but their leaders are slipping from our grasp yet again. Can Janus fulfill its foodstuff supplies under current conditions? I risk angering you, your lordship, but this is nothing compared to the shamelessly deceiving you. Let us consider the situation dispassionately. Even the most talented logistics expert of the Administratum are unable to guarantee stable tithes when shuttles are wary of landing at the spaceport, and the terrified peasants are indulging in a dangerous minority within their ranks. Until the usual order of things are restored in Janus, any trade is nigh impossible. Considering what has occurred, your visit is a true blessing. You see, Janus does not have its own fleet. We could organize a planet-wide search if we had ships at our disposal, ships like yours, your worship. Perhaps you will find a way to support your subjects in their hour of need. I'm sure even approximate coordinates would be sufficient to have the ground forces and ship's crew work together to hunt down the enemy. We'll get to the bottom of this. I'm sure the rebels have something to say to the master of their world. I mean, again, she's, according to Abelard, she's been very competent for many years, so, you know, we're not going to remove a mostly competent person to put someone that may not be. Okay. The resolve and valor of the von Valencius dynasty knows no bounds. I am immeasurably thankful for your help. Concern appears. So, I don't know. If any of those who attacked the estate had survived, then perhaps we could have a valuable source of information, but you made an example of them for the rest of the foolish rabble. This tints glasses at the box. Incidentally, I did overhear the wardens talking about some kind of stranger in the area. Besides that, we do not know who let this roper baits into the state. The person who did it might also know something. As well as my retinue or your services, my secretary is checking the staff as we speak and removing all traces of the attack from the estate. I want my loot. And esteemed Megos, who is responsible for agronomic efforts on the planet, is also here. He happened to be visiting this week to deliver his personal report. And of course, there is my aide in the war against the rebels, Urlet. I have no doubt she will be delighted to share her knowledge of Janus with your lordship. Tell you about Janus. Janus is a remarkable world, both in terms of its vast potential and in terms of the work that was carried out to transform it into our world. House of Viat has ruled over Janus for many generations, and each new governor has without fail contributed to the planet's taming. This world was once a wild planet, full of xenobeasts and utterly unsuitable for growing anything. To this day, despite our best efforts, Janus regularly rebels against us. Earthquakes, tsunamis, and the emergence of new pests and weeds that invade the arable land. Sometimes I cannot help but think this world is endowed with consciousness, the consciousness of a capricious and stubborn child that likes to spoil everything that we have achieved. Grow mainly helican flint corn and red turnip. Apart from that, in the southern hemisphere we have set aside vast tracts of land for the Grok's population, and of course I cannot fail to mention that several thousand acres of tilled land given over to cultivating fermentable fruit for personal use and limited export. Even for an agri world in the back of beyond, this place is real dumb. What do you do here for fun when you have free time? One of the ladies in waiting, Amelia performs secretarial duties and helps me to remain in constant contact with those families who are most responsible for the productivity and prosperity of Janus. I trust my advisors implicitly, and over time Amelia has become not merely a faithful companion, but almost my shadow. Losing her would be losing my right hand. Let off low curtsy. To bathe in the light of your greatness is a true honor, rotator. Greatness and true honor, rotator. Okay, so let's... We're... It just threw us back. It just threw us out. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so I mean, I can't believe it hit shit for 58 damage.
I will lead us to fortune.
Alright.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
What we're gonna do here is we're gonna look at our gear. I think we really need to look at our gear. Why are these things not in my... Okay, we need to look at my gear. Alright, so... I don't know how the sorting works, because the sorting doesn't really appear to work very well. Because type doesn't really type these as melee and all that. Okay, so let's look at the newest first. So this is 1417. Okay. Can't use that. Ember chainsword. Thunderhammer. Why does that show it doing less damage? Is it because of the... Is it less damage because of the armor penetration being so much more? So that's kind of weird. As you can see, it's 11 to 17. I don't understand. Oh. Yeah, I think we'll clip that on her when we get around to it. Life draining sword. That's pretty cool. Not heretical though. Seems like all the really cool stuff is heretical. Like, why is a heavy bolter? And I know I found a better gun. I know I found a better sniper. Where is it? I know I found a better sniper. Anyway, let's go ahead and give her this. I'm pretty sure I found a better sniper somewhere. Okay, let's see what we can equip on Heinrichs. We're gonna give him that for now. I'm gonna get rid of the auto pistol. Auto pistol's garbage. I'm gonna get rid of that noble sword. We're gonna put. There was something down here I wanted to put on him, but I can't remember what it was. Force sword. Was it that? Yeah, I think it was that. And then we were going to put the Biomancer staff. Where was it at? I'll put that on there. Okay. So then, I don't know. I think that's terrible damage. I want some kind of gun that has a... I wish there was a better way to sort this. I'm gonna equip that back on him, I think. And what does he have? Yeah, we're gonna leave him there with that, I think. Although we've got better. That's better. That's better too. And the plasma's the best thing for him there. Alright, now what can she use here? Maybe that's the better weapon. No, I'm pretty sure I had a better sniper. She definitely needs to have a... She definitely needs to have something, a melee though, doesn't she? Or does she? I really wish I could use that. Alright, so now we go on to armor. Let's see, 30. That's better. We can definitely do better than that, I think. That's pretty awesome. Alright, now on to the next. Where's first melee attack? I mean, those are both good. He's gonna have one, we'll give him this, I guess. Okay. You want her to have dodge, I think. Let's change her armor back out. Let's change her to something that doesn't have the dodge penalty. Anything above a... Let's do that. That gives her a 60% dodge modifier. So that seems okay-ish. Alright. Alright, let's look at this one. I think that's cool, but I can't really do it right yet. With a pistol. I don't have anybody who uses a pistol, do I? I mean, I have some people that have pistols, but I don't really use pistols. I mean, it adds more tech use, so we might as well use that. Who has good awareness? There we go. Bring it down. Okay, I think I have a quick as much as I can here. So,
I always keep my options open.
let me. I want to leave here. To the estate. I want my loot. Hopefully it's still there. Did you steal my loot?
I always have a backup plan.
Yeah, you stole my loot. Alright. Anyway, we had a good battle. We had some stuff. So we're going to end it here. Appreciate you joining us, and we'll see you next time.